Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops, talking about San Antonio Spurs, y'all. And I've been gone for a minute, and there's no special reason for why I've been gone. It just has been nothing to talk about. Topic pool has just been pretty dry, y'all, man. So I just been out here pretty much enjoying life, like Vegeta. But maybe not that much. Not enjoying life that much. I wish I was, but not yet. But I had to get back on YouTube, man, because I got basketball friends, I got NBA friends, and they hit me with a question that I didn't quite have an answer for immediately, like I've had in the last couple years. Who is the face of the San Antonio Spurs right now, outside of San Antonio?
You know, it's the thing. It's you know, I don't. It's, you know, I don't know, man.
Because the reality is, if you're in San Antonio or you're a mega fan like myself, you can pick out some people you want to see, some young players you want to see, you know, some developing stars you want to see. But who's going to sell those TV deals? Who's going to sell those TV games if we get any of them? Who's going to fill those seats in Atlanta, you know, in Orlando, you know, in Cleveland? Who's going to do that? And I'm not sure Josh Primo is going to do that as of this video. You know, Josh Primo definitely is probably the face of the Spurs from a fan perspective, from like almost like a Homer-ish, not Homer, but Homer-ish perspective, because my man was in single digits last year, averaging, you know, like 5 points, I think. You know, it's hard to say he's the face of the franchise. You know, Sohan, we haven't seen this guy play a lick of basketball since he's been drafted. It's hard to say he's the face of the San Antonio Spurs. If you look at the other rookies, Malachi, Blake Wesley, they showed some potential in the summer league, but not quite the faces of the San Antonio Spurs. And don't get me wrong, maybe halfway through the season that very well may change. And as a fan myself, I'm hopeful. As a fan myself, I'm optimistic. As a fan myself, I'm interested. But when you think about the casual NBA fan, man, this thing is looking bleak, man. I'm getting roasted left and right by my friends. And don't get me wrong, man, I've been a Spurs fan a long time. We have never won popularity contests, and I'm not trying to win one now. But I used to have some type of, you know, weaponry against the Laker fans, against the Mavs fans, against the Houston fans, against, you know, the Golden State Warrior fans, the bandwagon fans. Right now, I don't have any material to fight back, because when DJ got traded, that was like our one little all-star, or our one little, you know, buzz, you know, that we had, a little bit of buzz we had, you know, in the all-star game. You know, the triple doubles and all that stuff that we could kind of combat haters with. As of right now, man, we're pretty defenseless, and I know bringing up DJ has triggered some people.
I'ma kill him. I'm about to kill him.
But despite how you feel about him, or how you felt about him, he was at least somewhat of a card we could play to put butts into seats outside of San Antonio. So now I think that responsibility moves on to Keldon Johnson. And Keldon Johnson is definitely going to draw me in. You know, I live in Georgia. I definitely, you know, hit up the Hawks game to see Keldon play, you know, especially see DJ go against the Spurs. That should be interesting, especially as a YouTuber, to, you know, document that information. So I'll be there. But when I wonder about, you know, our clout around the league, you know, I think about the business side of the NBA. Who's the face? So Keldon is really the only person I think can be the face. Maybe Devin at some point. But their games aren't necessarily electrifying or to the level where they garner that, you know, headliner respect. And I wonder if that's going to be the case this season, that they break out and head in that direction. At the end of the day, as a Spurs fan, I shouldn't be worried about clout or, you know, comparing ourselves to other teams and other players and whatnot. I get it, man. This is a rebuild year. We're playing for the future, and I'm going to make the best of the situation. But sometimes you just got to vent a little bit and talk about the elephant in the room. Who's the face? What's the direction? What type of team are we going to be? I'm curious about these questions headed into training camp in the next few weeks. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Check me out in the comments. Thanks for watching. Peace.